I was dealing with a horrible case of POTS and dysautonomia for over 7 years, where every day I suffered with orthostatic intolerance, with a racing heartbeat, severe shortness of breath, gut motility issues, temperature regulation issues, major anxiety, and sleep problems. After years of failed attempts, I eventually turned things around for the better, where I was able to gain far more energy and become far less symptomatic. The steps that I took to achieve this was firstly, step 1. I learnt about the inbuilt neuronal networks existing within the brain and sensory division of the peripheral nervous system, and how the emergence of dysfunctions within these receptors and pathways can ultimately result in chemical changes within the brain, leading to long-term consequences for organs within the rest of the body. Step 2 was that I traveled to see a practitioner, specifically a board-certified chiropractic neurologist, to have the function of my brain and sensory nervous system thoroughly assessed in order to identify any abnormal outputs or any abnormal activity that was being created within my body as a result of these specific dysfunctions. As soon as his testing uncovered the location of these dysfunctions, he then prescribed very targeted neurological exercises for me to perform to strengthen the areas of neuronal weakness, which in turn helped to stabilize my vitals, including my blood pressure, heart rate, and respiration. Step 3 was that I transitioned from performing these neurological exercises in the controlled environment of his clinic to performing them a few times each day back home. Alongside doing this, I also started to engage in more normal daily activities, where I was able to slowly build up my strength and stamina over the period of multiple weeks and months. So in my opinion, the 3 steps required to recover long-term from POTS or dysautonomia involves understanding the mechanisms involved in these conditions, stabilizing your body to get these mechanisms working in the desired way, and then building capacity to train these mechanisms to be able to handle a much higher load.